Host Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, it's time to take a look at the grains courtesy of John Tuggle and Company Corpus. The grains all closed down slightly yesterday. Quite uneventful session it was. Corn ended the day down 2 in the old crop, up a penny in the new crop. Soybeans closed down a nickel while KC wheat lost 6. Crude oil's currently down $1 a barrel, with the Dow Jones Industrial Average down about 150 points after being up 375 points the day before. The immediate positives in these markets are the rain in Argentina and the question if it's too late to get along with the increased fighting in the Black Sea area of Ukraine, which has the potential to slow or interrupt export shipments of Ukrainian corn and wheat, something the market's very sensitive due to large amounts of volume of corn and wheat that come from the Ukraine. Mexico has apparently scrapped its unrealistic plan to allow only imports of non-GMO corn starting in 2024. Mexico will allow GMO to be imported for feed and industrial use, but still plan to ban GMO corn for human consumption, something that is still virtually impossible to enact. Bottom line, it will not happen. It's just political rhetoric. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and ADM has extended their hours for Milo trucks 8 to 4:45. Cargill and the Andersons in Houston open 7 to noon Tuesdays and Thursdays. For help marketing your grains, trust John Tuggle and Company Corpus, 800-288-4453. We are on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock, just getting finished with the sheep and goat sale. How did it go?
Very good, Larry. Ended up with a little over 1,000. The market was probably, 2 to 15 higher on some classes. Most of those lambs kind of bring from 3 to 350 on the better end of them. Goat kids probably steady, kind of around that $3 to $3.30. Nannies might have been a tick higher. Billies were steady, and the Packer ewes, I didn't have a whole lot of them, but they were comparable to last week, so I'd call them steady.
Good. I can hear cattle in the background. I guess you're getting ready for the cattle sale on Wednesday in Fredericksburg.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we are. Looks like we'll get somewhere between that 800 and 1,000. See how they roll in tomorrow. And we've got probably, 500-600 on the yard, so we'll see how they come in the morning.
Good. What's the shiniest consignment you have so far?
Oh, we've got a set of weaned heifers, kind of make some replacement heifers come up one place. There's 19 or 20 of those in one deal. Been weaned a long time, ready for bulls. And we've got 35 good Angus calves, kind of weigh 5 to 6 off of another deal. And then we've got 35 or 6 steers and heifers, Angus steers and heifers off of another place that are, sure good quality. Good. So the quality looks good. Don't have many cows. Probably got 50 or 60 cows on the yards right now is it. Compared to last week, we had quite a few more. So it looks like we'll catch a few more calves tomorrow.
Good. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Sean.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat from yesterday. We'll begin with the National Pork Carcass Cutout Value, 14 higher at $81.88. USDA estimates federal slaughter 477,000 head for Tuesday. As we look toward wholesale box beef prices, higher as the choice was up $2.11 at $272.06. The select up $2.57 at $258.70. The choice rib was quoted at $449.80 compared to $379.72 in the select rib. USDA's Tuesday cattle slaughter 125,000 head. That brings the weekly total 251. That compares to 246 last week and 248 during the same week last year. Looks like we saw light cash trade in the South and the Western Corn Belt at 159 to 160, but noted volumes were too light for a market test. Looks like the FCE online auction had 1,729 head, with 280 of them heifers going at 160.25. The others went unsold. Ask 160 to 162. Bids too sparse to count. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for yesterday. We are on the line with Brian Lensman from Seguin Cattle Company, getting ready to have a Wednesday sale. What's it looking like?
Looking pretty good, Larry. Had nice weather today. Kind of anticipating that 700, maybe a tick more. I guess the word's out that cattle markets got really good. So, people they're finding them now.
Right.
Even one of our customers, he called me, I guess that was Sunday. He's like, I caught a little bit of Larry Marble on Saturday. And he said, is the market that good? I said, yeah, it is. He says, well, I'm going to be bringing some.
Well, good. How about sheep and goats?
Sheep and goats kind of been light today, but I know of a couple of big sets coming in the morning. So kind of anticipating that 600 somewhere in there, maybe a tick more, but everything, the market's good all the way around.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Brian, for the sale in Seguin on a Wednesday.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
MG Building Materials, 5 retail locations all over South and Central Texas from the Hill Country to the Gulf Coast. Perfect if you're a contractor or a homeowner. The smallest home improvement job to the largest commercial project, MG's positioned to help everyone. MGBuildingMaterials.com. San Antonio, Corpus, Pleasanton, Kerrville, and Uvalde. Always on the web, MGBuildingMaterials.com. MG's 5 retail centers there to help you at MGBuildingMaterials.com.
Maybe now it's time to get a hold of Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, this bull business is really hopping right now. We're shipping out 8 bulls tomorrow, 9 bulls actually, and we shipped out 3 yesterday. So I encourage all my customers that if you do need some bulls to purchase or to rent, our rates have gone up slightly from $350 a month to $400 a month, but good luck finding them. These bulls are hard to find and expensive, so let us know so that we can reserve them. We're running just a little bit short, but we still got quite a few Angus, Brangus, Charolais, Brahman, and Hereford, but don't delay. Reserve those bulls as quickly as you can. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on database on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3. Or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the Bull People.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We are on the line with Carl Herman from Caldwell Livestock Commission Company, getting ready for the Wednesday sale. What's it looking like Tuesday night?
It's pretty good, Larry. Cattle are coming in pretty good. Probably got about 450 in right now. I expect somewhere around 600 or so, maybe more than that. The calves look good. Cows look good. So we're expecting a great sale.
Great. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you if they want to be a part of that great sale.
Okay. My number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. For any Giddings and surrounding area, call Max Ebner at 540-8676.
Carl, we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We're on the line with Wade Floyd from D&D Texas Outfitters, Seguin. Wade, everybody thinks about deer in the fall, but we really need to take care of the protein situation all year round. What do you got to offer us this week?
Yeah, Larry, we did Antler Max proteins and your Antler Advantage made by Purina. They're some of the best that if you feed them year-round, you really do see the result. We also carry a Double Down protein that's been becoming very more popular.
And we want you to get it at D&D in Seguin. Wade Floyd, tell everybody how to contact you.
Larry, they can call me here at the store at 830-379-7340. Extension 180.
We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how did the Monday sale go?
Had another real good sale, Larry. We didn't have 756 head, 220 cows, 14 bulls. Calf market is still consistent. It's is last week. A lot of $2 calves, 2 and 3 weight steers, $1.61 to $2.45. Heifers, $1.37 to $2.20. 3 and 4 weight steers, $1.94 to $2.55. Heifers, $1.46 to $2.05. 4 and 5 weight steers, $1.84 to $2.50. Heifers, $1.62 to $2.08. 5 and 6 weight steers, $1.73 to $2.24. And the heifers, $1.59 to $1.93. 6 and 7 weight steers, $1.57 to $1.87. And the heifers, $1.40 to $1.59. On the 700-pound bull yearlings steers, $1.32 to $1.67. We didn't have enough big heifers to test the market. Slaughter cows, got 96 for the best cow. Slaughter bulls, 89 to $1.20. And stocker cows, 400 to 1,100. And the pairs, 700 to 990, Larry.
Sounds like you had a good sale. What do you have coming for this Monday?
Don't know of anything just right offhand right now. I imagine we'll have that 700 again, 650 to 700. We're going to run that for a while. Looks like these runs are going to slow down. But I tell you what, these calf prices are sure all right, and the cow prices also. But considering everything else as high as it is, they need to be that price.
They sure do. Gary, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can catch us here at Selborne 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on mobile 830-857-4330 there.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Never This Portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipehoovers.com. The location in High. Call Keno at 830-868-0200. That's PMI High. We're on the line with Phil Brockenbush from Giddings Livestock. Phil, how was the Monday sale?
It was good, Larry. We had about what I thought. We had $9.95 on a really good calf market. Man, that thing's good. Cows and bulls were kind of steady the last week, so pretty good.
Walk the pins with us.
All right, your steers 300 and back, average 204, brought up to 245. 3 to 4 weights 207 to 237 and a half. 4 to 5 weights 205 to 240. 5 to 6 weights 192 to 227 and a half. 6 to 7 weights 171 to 195. 7 to 8 weights 140 to 165. Your heifer mates 300 and back, average 177, brought up to 225. 3 to 4 weights 180 to 220. 4 to 5 weights 185 to 217 and a half. 5 to 6 weights 176 to 210. 6 to 7 weights 165 to 192. 7 to 8 weights 136 to 155. Your bull yearling 7 to 850 pounds, $1 to $1.65. 850 to 1,000 pounds, $1 to $1.50. Your Packer bulls, high yielding bulls, $1 to $1.16. Medium yielding bulls, 90 to 99. High yielding Packer cows, 80 to 101. Medium yielding cows, 55 to 75. Little thin cows, 35 to 54. Sold a few pairs, didn't have much. 1275 was the best pair. And bred cows, we had a couple of good bred cows. They brought up to 1,400. So it was a pretty good day.
What do you know for this next Monday?
We got a little stuff going. There's a guy that sent some this past week, and he's going to have a few more of them wean calves. So we got a little stuff going. I don't know if it'll be as big as it was. You know, it's kind of catching up from the rain and stuff. So
right.
I think it'll be a little lighter, but the market's really good, so they're kind of bringing them.
Good. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can call me at 979-716-4395 or call the barn at 979-542-2274.
We appreciate it. We'll talk to you Sunday evening.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. We're on the line with Stephen from D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Stephen, I need to weigh a bunch of pigs, and I understand that you've got some hog scales.
Yes, sir, we sure do, Larry. 58 SX hog scales from W.W. Paul. They are going to come with the beam and poise and 2 bifold doors. Really easy to work.
Tell us how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340, extension 161.
We've been with Stephen from D&D. Go to ddtexasoutfitters.com for more information. We are on the line with Andy Baumeister from Lampasas Cattle Auction. Andy, what do we got going for this week's sale?
Man, it's a little short this week. We got us a good rain last night, so it's been a little shorter around here. Nearly 200 on the yard tonight. About 50 or 60 of that's going to be cows. Got 2 kind of little herd reductions, 10 or 12 in each set. One set looks pretty good. The other set just a whisker thin. But we'll palpate through about 30 or 40 cows. Might have some more come in the morning to palpate. So I'm going to say we'll end up with, close to that 300 mark. The market's sure good, and it's kind of fun to sell them right now. Don't have much trouble getting one sold, so it's been pretty fun.
Good. What's the shiniest consignment of calves and yearlings that you've seen so far?
You know, we've got a few. There's one little old set of sure enough dried out yearling kind. You know, they're light yearlings, I guess, 5 weights probably, but got plenty of condition to them. They ought to be a pretty hot commodity, I'd sure think.
All right, we'll tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the Wednesday sale at Lampasas Cattle Auction. Andy Baumeister.
You bet. Like us on Facebook, Lampasas Cattle Auction. We're on the web, lampasascattleauction.com. Like I say, we got a receiving station going there in Goldthwaite. If somebody needs some cattle dropped off, we can sure make that happen. Working on one there south of San Antonio. Would sure like to get something going just north of San Antonio if we could. We've also got the video sale that we've been pushing, selling load lot. We'll seem to have one of those every couple months. So would sure love to talk to somebody about selling their cattle if that'd interest them. they can sure call me on my cell phone, 512-902-3540.
We appreciate you, and we'll talk with you after the sale.
Yes, sir. Thanks a bunch.
Good night. Neighbor, here's a shotgun look at the grains. Corpus Milo, $13.79. Corpus Corn, $8.82 1/4. Houston Wheat, $10.36. Houston Beans, $15.07. Texas Cotton, 10,360 bales at $83.51. That's it for Down on the Farm. I'm Larry Marble, Dorman Neighbor.